Hustle isn't necessarily a lifestyle. Hustle can be a season. But if you hustle hard, you put in that work hard, that season of 5 years or 10 years could take care of you for the rest of your life.
Your course helped out a lot. I just got a lot going on, but I do plan on implementing a lot of what you have been teaching. So
one thing again, the sooner you implement taxes, you got a solid tax return, makes your life so much easier. But it takes you 2 tax returns for you really to get the power out of it. So if you wait to implement it, it could take 2 years to get the benefit from that. So guys, this is a lifestyle you're picking, right? When we're talking about dieting and exercising, it's a lifestyle. Investing, financial freedom, that's a lifestyle, right? You gotta be smart like that. So you gotta think, sooner you start, the better, because it's gonna take time for you to get the benefit, but when you get that benefit really is strong and lasts a long time. And that's taxes, savings, investing, and so on. All those things. Sooner you start, the sooner you'll benefit. But go ahead with your question.
Thank you. No, and maybe that ties into my question. But my question is this. So I am, as I said, I've taken your course. I am looking to implement this. I just have a few things that are in front of me that requires my attention. But anyway, so I am looking to buy a truck, and I don't know if this is within your scope of practice, I guess, but I know that you're a numbers guy, finances. So I recently got into an accident, which has forced me to kind of purchase a truck, right? So I'm going to run some numbers by you and see if it makes sense to either do this, delay gratification, or
so let's start here. 99% of the time is delay gratification. 99.9% of the time, before we go into numbers, I love numbers. 99.9% of the time is delay gratification. Because when you delay gratification, the gratification you will get isn't the same. It's not like you delay gratification on spending on a car. Like I could have gotten like a 3 Series BMW when I was younger, but I didn't care. I wanted a GTR. So I delay gratification, not for the same thing 10 years later, but for this way better 10 years later. So 99% of the time is delay gratification. But go ahead with the numbers, because I'm a numbers guy. I'll run it. Unless that pays you, there's a difference. There's a difference between I have to have it and I want to have it, right? People mix it. People mix, oh, but I need this. Do you really need it? I gotta buy lunch outside. No, you don't really have to, right? Again, I eat out like every day now. And my bill is fat. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I spend a lot of money every day at lunch, right? The younger me would have thought I was retarded, but I have the money. The younger me ate out once a week and spent under $10. I paid my dues. I don't have to do that anymore. There's a time, let me say this, I know it's kind of deviating, sidestepping. There's a time to hustle. Hustle isn't necessarily a lifestyle. Hustle can be a season. But if you hustle hard, you put in that work hard, that season of 5 years or 10 years could take care of you for the rest of your life. If you hustle hard as, say, an athlete, and you pull in $10 million and then you get hurt, if you were smart and you saved that 10 million and invested it, that 10 million will keep you going for the rest of your life. And that 10 million, you could flip it to 100 million if you invest properly. Or you can ruin that season and blow all that money and not have anything. But hustle is a season. And if you plan your season properly, that season doesn't have to last that long. And then you can have the benefit of coasting, of putting on kind of an autopilot, to put other people in place, giving other people the opportunity to hustle, to earn their spot. Like this is what I'm doing right now. Right now, people are like, I want this. I said, okay, can you do this, this, or this? No. Then I'm like, all right, then I can't really help you. Because if you can't hustle and you don't have money and you don't have time, then I'm like, I don't know what you have. Because you're either gonna give up money, experience, or time. Which is, you work hard with your time, you can pay off later. So the point is this though, today I'm giving people opportunities to be like, all right, now it's my season to coast, to manage, to mentor, to run. I run 6 companies and I'm in an inner circle mentoring group that I advise in. So now I'm giving my expertise to people from all that hustle that I built up in these different sectors and giving someone else an opportunity to hustle, put in their time to get their chance. And it's a season. If it's done properly, if you live your life smart, it can be a season and that season can pay you off for the rest of your life.
Someone asked, I just closed on an FHA loan. I need to do a refi on another property. How long do I need to wait?
You don't have to wait. I mean, you could call my company. We do refinances and purchases. You could do it immediately. Now again, there's different type of loans, right? Each loan's like a tool. You use different tools for different reasons. So we're more than happy to help you. DM me and we'll work on that for you.
Awesome. Next question. What to focus on as a 17-year-old to succeed?
So when I started studying the real estate business, when I started studying Pokemon cards, which was like at the same time, when I was studying the stock market, because I was investing in the stock market. I mean, I invested like you guys. I was looking at everything just because I was fascinated by everything. To make money, you have to understand what you're investing in. You have to team up with the right people that actually know and have been successful. So why? It leads to one thing. You have to know your market. If it's real estate, you better know the neighborhood you're gonna buy in. You have to understand what they buy and sell for in good condition and bad condition. You have to understand what it's gonna cost to fix it. And then you're gonna have to figure out, is there enough profit margin there? When you're doing the same thing when you're buying a stock. I'm buying a stock today. It's worth $100 a share. Do I feel the company's worth more than that based off of my research? Do I understand that company? Do I understand their market? Do I think that Tesla is better than all the other companies and I have faith it's gonna go up even though everyone else thinks I'm crazy? Did I study enough? Not just hear somebody on TikTok or YouTube and be like, oh, they know, right? Do they actually do it? And it's funny because a lot of people who are online didn't do it. They just say they do it, they talk about it. They show you one time they made money and then 99 times they lost money. How do I know? They actually contact me and I review their taxes and I saw they lost money, but they're telling everyone how rich they are and how blah, 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 blah. Anyway, so the point is, study it because then you're gonna know what's right and wrong and you're gonna be able to make a proper decision. If you don't have the time to do that, eventually when you have money, you can invest with people that are successful. So study your market, and just keep studying it and figure out what you like because you're gonna be okay with putting hundreds of hours in studying. I love real estate. I put in hundreds of hours into the understanding my market and knowing what's a good deal. So when a good deal hits, I'm telling you, when a good deal hits, it takes me like 30 seconds to know it's a good deal. I'm penciling out the numbers within 3 to 4 minutes and I'm calling within 10 minutes of it hitting in the market, say I'm gonna buy it. How did I get the historic house? I bought it before 10 minutes. I put it on Instagram. I think if you look at my stories, you'll see it. Under 10 minutes, I called and I said, I'm gonna buy it. Under 10 minutes, right? I didn't have to see that it's 3,200 square foot house with a 600 square foot attic selling at $289,000 in this area. I didn't have to run crazy numbers. I knew I was like, if I even had to put in 150,000, I'm still gonna make money. Which, back then 150,000 could do a lot. Now, like 250,000.
What is the minimum investment in your syndication?
For the crypto mining, it's $50,000. For the real estate, it's $100,000. And the average investor usually puts in around $300,000. One of my larger investors put in like 600 or a million. It depends on the person's need. Sometimes people put in 100,000 in real estate, 100,000 into the carbon fund, and 100,000 into the crypto. Because each one resolves a different tax problem, and each one gives you a different type of flow of money to give you a different type of cash flow and investment. So it helps in multiple ways. So that's how it depends what's best for the person. We can review that, and we sit down, we have a review, we figure out which investment is going to work with the person's tax situation to come up with a successful tax and investment strategy, because they both work together. An after-tax return is what we're looking for, a high after-tax return.